वेलकम टू भोपाल पिजन। आज हम ऐसी शख्सियत के साथ में है। पहला तो मैं ये बोल दूं कि गुड मॉर्निंग, नमस्ते, सत श्री अकाल, अस्सलाम वालेकुम। आज हम एक ऐसी शख्सियत के साथ में है जो कि ही इज़ वेरी गुड एट आई रीडिंग, ही इज़ वेरी गुड एट पेयरिंग, मिस्टर रोहन फ्रॉम बैंगलोर। सो वी विल आस्क सम क्वेश्चंस। हम उनसे कुछ सवाल करेंगे और वो हमें उसके बारे में जवाब देंगे। ये थोड़ा इंग्लिश में बात करते हैं तो वी विल स्पीक टू हिम इन इंग्लिश, तो वो बड़ा ये रहेगा। मिस्टर रोहन,
गुड मॉर्निंग शानवाज।
गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड मॉर्निंग। तो वी वांट टू आस्क यू how you do the pairing. We have heard a lot about you.
Basically, my dad started the club. He's the founder of the club, Mr. Wilfred Williams, who started KRPC, Karnataka Racing Pigeon Club, at the year of 1973. So, and that continued through my generation. So, I raced for 15 years, and I'm still with pigeons. So, I met Mr. Shanawaz 5 years back, and he's also doing well, which I helped him out with the pigeons, and he's made a good collection for him, and he's also doing well with the pigeons.
Yeah, definitely. Your pigeons which you have paired are giving me good results. I can say that. But we want to ask you, there are controversies in saying that there is pedigree is first, bloodline is there, then the way the pigeon has to be is the third thing. The eye sign is also there. What do you think about the eye sign?
Basically, you get a good line of pigeons, and then the eye is very important. The wing pattern is very important. The birds, when you continue with the line of the good pedigree birds, that will fly for you surely, Mr. Shan.
Okay, so we can make out the bird from pedigree, and the second one is from the wings pattern, that this is a short distance, middle distance.
Yes, basically
long
there
distance.
is short distance bird, long distance birds, sprinter birds, middle distance birds, and long distance birds.
Okay, fine. So if you give one bird to handle you, you can just show which type of bird that it is, right?
Yes, yes, sure.
Okay, definitely. I'll get one bird for you. Giving a bird, just you can handle this bird and say what type of bird is this. This bird does not belong to you, but we want to see how you handle and what you say about this bird.
Yeah, this is a blue bird with me, which can do short distance and sprint also. This is a wing pattern. Basically, we look into the well-balanced bird also. It should be in your hand, not moving. It should not move around the bird. That is a basic thing. And we look in the eye with many qualities in the eye, which is required also for the bird to prove their distance, to stay in your loft.
One more thing, just can you show to the viewers that how the wing pattern should be there for the sprinter or short distance?
This is a medium distance bird.
What you say,
This is
Rohan,
a short to medium distance bird
with the single?
with a single tail.
With good muscles.
The muscle should be good at the back, in the body of the bird.
One more bird, I'll give it to handle. This is one more bird with
This
you.
is one more bird, which is also short to middle.
Mr. Ron, for example, if I am very new to this segment of homers and I want a bird of short distance or middle distance or long distance, and if I ask you that I want a long distance bird, and you tell me that this is a long distance bird,
Yeah.
but how I can identify, because I don't have any knowledge of homers. So how to identify whether it is a short distance bird or a spectre or a medium or a long distance bird?
Sir,
So
there's
by
a
the
lot of internet which is giving information about
Yeah.
the wing and all. You can first learn about, if you are willing to learn about the eye, the wing, then you can go forward.
eyes is very deep knowledge is of eyes,
Yeah.
but primary we can learn about the feather, means
Yeah.
wings pattern, so that it will be much easier for the pigeon fancier who are very new to this homer segment.
You get lot of books on racing pigeons.
Yeah.
And it is told about the wing pattern. It is described very well in the wing, about the wing pattern. So you can learn through the by getting books or through internet, sir.
Okay, so means primary factor is about the wings.
Yeah,
First,
basically,
yeah.
when you look first, when you want to start pigeons, first you should learn about the birds.
Yeah.
Okay, or you should have a good ustad who
Yeah.
can help you out in getting a good bird for you.
Okay.
Because going to a fancier and they may tell you this is a long distance bird, this is a short distance bird.
But
You should
if
go
I
to-
ask for
yeah,
long distance, but they will
they
be
will give you
giving you
something
a
else.
spectre.
Yeah. So it's better you learn the hobby and you go for your loft birds.
Okay.
But
So
one more thing I have to ask you is that the pedigree is important, the bloodline is important, and where you rate the eye reading in that.
Eye reading is like you get a bird and you look at the bird and this thing, it doesn't come, you cannot look in the pedigree of the thing. The pedigree just comes of the generation of the breeding.
yeah.
That continues from mother to son,
Son.
and father to daughter. That's how it continues, the pedigree. So if you want to go for a pedigree bird, you can go. If you want to just go into look into into a loft which is unknown of pedigree, then you have to learn all the subject of the wing and the eye, so you can blindly pick up over there.
Thank you. This was a very nice one. But we will come to the pairing section now. What eye should be colored to what eye? That is an important thing I have heard. So just can you explain that?
So basically, many people go for, like, if you're having a good yellow eye or a red eye. This suppose this is a yellow red eye, you can go for a pearl eye. Okay, that's a basic thing.
Means there should be difference between the eyes.
Yeah, there
Color
should
of the
be
eyes.
difference. You can go into a pearl eye, even a red into a red also.
That
can
will
be
not
done.
provide good results.
Yeah, that can also provide good results.
Yeah. Okay. And what about the color? Means color is not an important part in this homer segment, right?
Yeah, colors not a part. So basically, it's a blue bird. I would love to keep more of blues and checkers, light checkers. Most of them like different colors, like browns and reds and all that.
Yeah.
They go for that colors. It doesn't vary on the color. It varies on the
Performance.
good breeding birds. What a collection of your birds.
Okay. So means if we come to breeding segment, so breeding gives a good result, means pairing.
Yeah, you do.
Pairing will give you a good
you
result, or
cannot
a
say,
good bird will
you-
give you a good result.
You pair a good pair. You surely that will perform good youngsters for you. You can breed good youngsters from that pairing if you have the right bird in your loft.
Okay.
What about the breeding eye and the racing eye? How you pair that?
If you have to put a breeding eye into a racing eye, a breeding eye and a breeding eye will not go together. You should always cross match it, a breeding eye into a racing eye. Okay, that is how it is being done. So it can compensate between both the eyes.
Okay.
But a lot of people, what they do is they go for blindly the pedigree, not for the eyesight.
Yeah, most of them go for the pedigree. That they know that the bird is not mixed with matched with the other bird. According to this, so many lines which we have, so that line is like pakka. They go into that pedigree and they know that that bird is from so and so line. That bird is.
But if you breed breeding eye to a breeding eye, what will be the result?
Nothing much. You can get a more factor of more richness in the breeding eye. So you can keep that for more else for stock. Like if you're breeding, putting breeding into breeding, out of 10 youngsters, 1 or 2 will be into racing. So the rest that will perform better than the breeding birds.
And if you make a breeding of racing to racing, what will happen? The homing capacity will be remains the same or it will decrease?
No, it will remain the same. But if you put a breeding into breeding, the racing capacity comes down a little bit. But it will be very good for breeding. You can keep that for your generation for breeding stock.
So this is very much important. भाइयों दोस्तों, ये बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है कि ये भाई साहब जहाँ भी पेयरिंग करते हैं रिजल्ट्स अच्छे मिलते हैं। खास करके मेरे लॉफ्ट में इन्होंने पेयरिंग किया है और मैं आज तक रिजल्ट ले रहा हूँ। थैंक यू वेरी मच मिस्टर रोहन फॉर गिविंग अस दिस नॉलेज। होप यू डू वेल in your later stages and prove yourself. Thank you very much भोपाल पिजन के लिए और हमारी इंटरव्यू लेने के लिए। एंड फिर मिलते हैं हम किसी और वीडियो में। जब तक के लिए नमस्ते, सत श्री अकाल, गुड मॉर्निंग एंड सलाम दोस्तों।